A lot of moving parts up in this matchup. As I mentioned, what's going to happen with Toa and Juicy get in the ring together?
This is going to be absolute warfare. I feel sorry for the referee. FSW is the chant. There's a lot of fans.
It's going to be a battle all night. 8 men with a lot of pride, with their companies riding on their back in this one, putting aside personal grievances for this tag team matchup.
There you go. Only one team can win. And obviously you're much more educated, Jake, on the Future Stars of Wrestling team, but I can tell you there's a ton of talent on that GCW side.
Oh, I know both teams are stacked with talent and ability, but it's just who's going to function better tonight. You guys only got to put aside your differences for a few minutes, for about 20 plus minutes. Once you guys get the victory, go to the back, argue, fight, do whatever you want to do. But it's keeping it together in this match, and regular tag team partners
exactly.
are going to start this one. Juicy for GCW, Toa for FSW. Toko Uso.
Normally, like you said, these guys are a team, and one of the most feared and respected teams in Future Stars.
You know, this has probably happened a bunch of times. Regular tag team partners, they've been in a fight before, they beat each other up, afterwards they have a couple beers and their differences are over. That's how this whole night really is.
And in the case of Juicy, if you're going to drink beers with Juicy, those beers will be Modelo. And if you're going to drink tequila, it will be The Rock's new premium artisanal white vodka. I'm sorry, white tequila. It's all Juicy drinks. And we're waiting on those endorsement deals.
I don't know who's got the advantage in a collar and elbow like this. Both men so large, so powerful.
It's amazing because Juicy's got so much size and so much mass, but Toa just so powerful. Like, Toa just all muscle, and Juicy got the muscle and the mass.
It's like two Stegosauruses fighting each other here. Nobody's gonna budge.
No. I think the ring or the walls or the floor have a better chance of breaking than you have of knocking over either of these guys.
That's a lot of meat coming together.
Island intensity.
You'd be safer getting into a car crash.
Amen. Driving on the off-ramp makes more sense than trying to headbutt Juicy Finau. Good God. It's crazy to see these partners on the scene.
What is Sharpe doing? Mance now. Maybe both teams realized that they didn't want any kind of injury to their quarterback, to their closer, should this match go the distance. They need both of those men fresh.
Sharpe opted in, but he's in there with the Southern Psychopath, the master of light beers and lariats, the eye poke god, if you will, Mance Warner.
Mance Warner, a man who broke out on the independent wrestling scene about 4 years back. He's accomplished a lot since, multiple championships in high-level organizations.
And not to mention his connection with the people is unlike anyone else. And we are very fortunate to have Mance Warner here in the independents, but I can't imagine it would be too long before Mance Warner is suddenly illuminating our TV screens on a weekly basis. The guy's got it all.
Wouldn't shock me, honestly, for most of the athletes in this matchup. And Gregory Sharpe, I don't know, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, this would have been an issue with Mance Warner. And now sides.
Gang warfare. Jimmy Lloyd getting in there. Shoves, turn to blows, and it's on like Donkey Kong with a bong. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, and I think this is what everybody wanted out of this matchup here. They didn't want frequent tags. They didn't want everybody to play nice. They wanted an all-out brawl. They wanted a fist fight.
Referee Ben, like, literally not able to do a thing about what's going on. He may never regain control.
And it's hard for us to keep up with the action here.
The chaos speaks for itself, quite frankly.
I see Graves and Juicy over in the corner. They've had some issues in FSW with each other.
But then I also see Mance Warner getting double teamed with chops right in front of the fucking hard cam.
Everything out of control here, the way we like it, the way we want it. 8-man tag team action with high stakes here.
They're battling right in front of the commentary position. This is chaos. What do you call? You got Mance Warner fighting in the crowd. You got Juicy Finau here by commentary. This is something else, the battle for Las Vegas.
And it looks like a battlefield now with everybody all over the place. Don't know specifically what to call here. What you're seeing at home, I'm sure, is action-packed. We got a panorama view of everything.
Yeah, we're seeing everything at one time.
And look at
look
this.
at the standoff.
Look at this, the standoff between regular tag team partners.
They know each other so well.
And nothing was settled in the early going of this matchup between these two.
Professional rivalry. Everybody wants to be the best.
Exactly.
That includes Mance Warner, who throws some of the best forearm blasts in the business.
Mance Warner, Gregory Sharpe taking center stage in the ring. Mance Warner hits that short headbutt. But Gregory Sharpe comes back. And look at that. Toa Liona does not like you. This is a singles match I'd like to see down the road with Gregory Sharpe and Mance Warner. Let's make that happen at some point. Gregory Sharpe in control now. It's a clothesline. Now everybody else on the outside trying to recover except for Graves, who was up on the apron.
Great move by Sharpe. Pull Mance Warner into the corner, get a fresh man in there.
Graves, a very dangerous black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Look at that. Look at that. But so close to the ropes, Warner.
Mance got that big boot. No DQ.
Look at Graves stretching him out, getting a big win over Tito Escondido last night. Before getting into it with filthy Tom Lawler.
Mance Warner's in big, big trouble. Trying to fight his way out.
This is another singles match I like to see down the road. Gut wrench. And sends him flying cheeky baby style across the ring.
Graves makes the tag.
Jakob Austin Young, one of the quickest wrestlers in FSW, a high flyer, a strong style athlete. He can do it all.
Mance Warner, though, has quickly tried to turn the page.
Sling blade! And Mance Warner's got nobody in his corner right now. All of Team GCW on the outside as Jakob Austin Young scores a 2.
Mance Warner, no stranger to fighting large groups. No stranger to fighting small groups.
Yeah, whether it's in a bar or in a ring, he'll fight anybody, anywhere, no matter the body count.
Look at the chop by Young. Jakob Austin Young with the Irish whip on Mance Warner. Warner takes that ride.
Oh, did you see that? Justice slides in the chair so quickly. You can tell why these two are the GCW Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely.
Having each other's back.
Mance Warner taking a moment to sit down and get his bearings. Maybe have a cold brew. Team Future Stars of Wrestling getting frustrated, getting a bit confused.
All right, guys, don't go South Park mode and be like, that ain't wrestling. This is pro wrestling also. When you sign up no DQ, it's the way it is.
Right on the kidneys. Matthew Justice is a madman.
Matthew Justice has had a very long, successful career. He's been sat under the learning tree of some of the greats in this sport.
Absolutely.
And it shows.
But he's got that rebellious streak. He's an outlaw, just like the other members of the crew, just like Effie, just like AJ Gray. Second gear crew does it their way. They're their own boss. And you heard Effie's comments earlier.
And here comes Jimmy Lloyd. I'm surprised Jimmy Lloyd is going on so late in the card today. I figured he'd want to get to Allegiant Stadium early so he can be seen on camera. And head first goes Jakob Austin Young.
For those that don't know, for a moment in time earlier this year, Jimmy Lloyd was a member of the Hurt Business, as immortalized in many highlight packages of another company in the entertainment game.
And he's putting the Hurt Business on Jakob Austin Young.
In a big way.
That chair has turned the tides of this matchup. Jakob Austin Young, standing sidekick.
Just caught Jimmy Lloyd out there, but Jimmy Lloyd returns fire.
Off the ropes goes Lloyd, running Meteora.
Jimmy Lloyd hooks the leg quickly.
Oh my God, look at the pride of Team FSW. Every single member went in there to break up that count.
And Toa just sprung into action, the first one to arrive, leaping and soaring and crushing to break up that pinfall.
And for whatever reason, I don't know, Team FSW letting this beating go on to Jakob Austin Young. It is no disqualification.
Wait a second, Jimmy Lloyd.
Whoa, Jimmy Lloyd wanted a door. Gregory Sharpe taking offense to that. Gets leveled though.
Yeah, they're involving doors. Jimmy Lloyd's got a chair. Jimmy Lloyd's also got a soy sauce.
And in the ring, Jakob Austin Young finally makes the tag, this time to Graves, and this is going to be a fight. A war, in fact.
A war of attrition, perhaps. Warner starts it off with the headbutt.
We got a professional bar fighter against a professional fighter.
Yeah. And a professional fighter, of course, is used to competing within the rules. Mance Warner is not.
Yeah, Mance does not like those. But a two-time world BJJ champion for the IBJJF International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation. It's easier to say it than the actual initials.
Absolutely.
What? And Jimmy on the outside playing a little Bob the Builder.
Look at this contraption that Jimmy Lloyd is building, but we're losing sight of what's happening in the ring.
Gregory Sharpe off the ropes. It's a high knee. Mance Warner catches him, or so he thought, gets planted. Satellite. Wow. That kickboxing background of Gregory Sharpe coming into play with that kick. John Woo drop kick.
Sharpe is incredibly impressive here.
Oh, running Gamaguri.
Look at the look, Justice.
And he hooked him. Exploder suplex.
Drop kick on the big man Juicy when Juicy tried to get in the ring. Gregory Sharpe is a wrestling machine.
Crowd is fire right now for Gregory Sharpe. First time that's happened in a while. But look at Jimmy Lloyd. Came charging in, Sharpe spotted him.
Ooh, in the face.
Sabu's him.
Shout out to the great Sabu.
What is this? No.
Oh, I've seen Jimmy do this before. Razor's Edge. Holy fuck. Jimmy Lloyd is insane.
Careers are going to be altered tonight. Specifically Gregory Sharpe's, and now Jimmy Lloyd. Graves isn't going to let go. You don't do that to one of his teammates. Jimmy Lloyd might not live to tell about that accomplishment.
Lloyd takes the ride right on his head.
Locomotion German suplexes.
It's war. Bucksnort, Tennessee's finest. You don't see a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Bucksnort.
What about Bucksnort Jiu-Jitsu?
Oh yeah, that's the form of BJJ that he knows.
Oh no!
Good God! Toa, look out, because here comes Matt Justice with the steel chair.
Jesus!
Let freedom ring with a shotgun blast. Matthew Justice, the human embodiment of thrash metal, about to unleash the toxic waltz. Oh shit, he got caught!
The Khan the Hajime, a head and arm judo choke out of Graves.
Oh God.
And Juicy Finau, as much as anybody knows how dangerous Graves can be.
This could be it right here.
Jakob Austin Young. Drop kick from the top, rocks Juicy. Doesn't bring him down though.
Just staggered him.
Shot after shot. Juicy though, still standing. Jakob Austin Young. Fire Thunder driver.
Easy for you to say, Jake Black. We got absolute chaos here.
It's what we wanted out of this match. Look at Graves pounding away in the corner on Juicy Finau. Graves, one of the hardest hitters. What the hell? Ramana, I know they had their issues, but they couldn't put this aside for one match.
You could see Graves tried to turn away, but there is no turning away from that shit.
Nah, when somebody's spinning that quickly and has an arm that big, attempting to take your head off, there's no dodging it. And Jakob Austin Young is a sitting duck. A defiant Jakob Austin Young gets squashed in what's probably going to be his last moments of remembering anything from this matchup.
Oh my God!
Deadly combo. You know what? This is messed up.
They're working together.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Regular partners. They got an issue with Graves. They couldn't put it aside for one match, man.
Toko Uso.
Oh no!
Here we go. Toko, 2, 3.
Winner of the match, representing Team GCW, Juicy Finau.
You know, what a way to tie up the evening.
Matthew Justice was caught in a mosh. You can see him here, discarded like a piece of trash by the commentary position. But while Justice was down, Toko Uso was up, and they fought.